Executions delayed yet again. It's been more than 3 years since our state last put an inmate to death. The state plans to resume executions next month, but today a judge ruled the state's method of execution is unconstitutional. And News 5's James Gherardi learned about the concerns. James, go ahead and break it all down for us.
Yeah, Frank, well, there was an execution scheduled for next month. That one, along with 2 others, they've all been postponed indefinitely. Today's ruling, though, is just really the latest in what's been a rocky few years for Ohio's execution system.
We've seen over the last decade or so that Ohio just has not done executions very well.
A 2014 execution in Ohio led to a death row inmate waiting 25 minutes while a cocktail of drugs surged through his body, suffering the entire time before he died. That led the state to halt their executions until a sufficient drug combination could be figured out. Well, the next best solution still wasn't good enough. A judge ruling since Ohio's lethal injection combo has the same initial drug as it did 3 years ago, it runs the risk of being faulty. As a result, all executions have been postponed indefinitely.
Is there actually a humane way to kill a person? And I think the answer to that question is no.
Senior Policy Director at the ACLU of Ohio, Mike Brickner, has been arguing against the death penalty here for over a decade, using the latest ruling to prove his point.
Now, what they're doing is basically tantamount to human experimentation, where we're just trying out new drugs that we think will work in executions, but that we don't know.
The American pharmaceutical companies uniformly say that they do not want their medicines to be misused in killing prisoners.
Experts on the death penalty say Ohio and other states that still use it will have a hard time obtaining the necessary drugs.
There's not a single major pharmaceutical manufacturer who's regulated by the FDA that will voluntarily sell pentobarbital to the states to carry out executions.
So as we said, for now, all executions remain postponed. The state will likely appeal today's ruling, and the process, it then continues in court. Reporting live in the Tech Center, I'm James Gherardi, News 5.
All right, James.